Hello and welcome to Microsoft Excel tutorial from IT Army, and this is tutorial number 86, and in this video we are going to talk about another what if analysis tool that is called as Scenario Manager. In tutorial 84 we talked about what if analysis tool that was called as data table. The limitation of that was that it can change only 2 input parameters and it can have only 1 output. But in case of Scenario Manager, you can have more than 2 input parameters and you can have more than 1 output parameter. So let's see how to work with them. So over here you can see that I have the principal, rate and time, and I'm calculating the monthly payments using the PMT function. So in case if I want to create scenarios by varying the principal, the rate and time, and then it will be calculating the monthly payments for different scenarios. So for that you just need to go onto the data tab. Under forecast category, just click on what if analysis and Scenario Manager. From here we can add multiple scenarios. So I go ahead and click on add, and now it's asking you what name you want to give. So each and every scenario can have a name. So I can say I want to have a scenario for 50,000 at 5% for 5 years. So this is one of the scenario that I'm creating by changing what cells. So it could be 1 or 2 or 3 cells. So I'm selecting all these 3 cells, and then I'll go ahead and click on OK. And then over here you can specify the value. So I have 50,000 for 5%, so 0.005, that is 5%, and for 5 years, and click on add. And now we'll be creating second scenario that says that you want to take a loan for 100,000 at 4% for 2 years, and by changing these 3 cells, and click on OK. And over here 100,000 4% and for 2 years, and click on OK. So this is how I have created 2 scenarios. Like this you can keep on adding any number of scenarios. You can delete any scenario, you can edit them, and then we have also merge options. So if you have some scenarios sitting in some other workbook, you can take from there also. So we have over here the summary button that will generate the summary. So if I click on that, and it's asking you what is the result cell. So I have only one. If you have multiple result cells, you can select all of them and click on OK. And then it's going to create a separate sheet for you, scenario summary, and where we are having these results. So here you can see that is changing the principal, the rate of interest, and the time, that is in years. And then here you are getting is the amount. So you are getting, this is for the current values that we already have in the sheet, and then we have for our first scenario and for the second scenario. Now over here in terms of look and feel, it is not so good because we are seeing these cell names. What you can do is that you can give the name to those cells. So rather than having these complex names, you can see more user-friendly names. So you can go back here and I can give the name to these cells. So I can click on over here and I say this is principal, this one is rate, and this one is time in years, and this one is monthly payment. So now if I create scenario, if I go on to data, what if analysis, and Scenario Manager, those scenarios are still there. I just simply need to click on summary and OK, and then scenario gets created. You can see over here now you are getting neat and clean names: principal, rate and time, and monthly payment. And these are the different payments that you have to do based on different scenarios. So this is the use of what if analysis Scenario Manager tool. Hope you like this video. If you have any other questions or comments, please post in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.